What's up, you guys? Jason the X back with another review, and I'm reviewing something a little different today. I know we look at toys, we talk about movies all the time, but something came across my desk that was so unbelievably cool, I had to share it with you guys. So, I play Destiny 2, love the game, and I play Hunters. Hunter's Vanguard is a guy named Cayde-6, and he has a signature weapon, the hand cannon known as the Ace of Spades. And yes, Nerf made an Ace of Spades hand cannon, and this thing is pretty cool. I shoot Nerf guns at a lot of people, cast members, my spouse, my kids. You know, it's all in good fun. So I'm always out for a good Nerf gun. And this one, we're gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna tell you how good it is. We're gonna shoot it off and we're gonna have some fun with it. But first, let's take a look at the weapon itself. So it is a semi-automatic hand cannon. This has two flywheels inside here that will light off and launch darts from it. So no pumping or anything like that. It is depressed by this trigger here, which starts the flywheels, and then this trigger launches the dart. As you can hear, those flywheels are pretty loud. You'll find that the barrel is underneath the gun, like you'll find on like a Matable revolver. One fault of this is they put a sight here and they put a sight up front, but this is blocked by this portion of it. But honestly, this thing is not very accurate, so you're not gonna be using the sights anyway. What is very cool about it is it does have a revolver. Well, it is a revolver. That was dumb to say. But it has a cylinder, and this cylinder can be breached by holding down the hammer and just popping it out. So what you have are your darts loaded into these speed loaders. Now, it came with just some standard darts. I have tried putting like the AccuStrike darts in there, and they did not work as well. Maybe they were older, but for the purposes of this test and the review, we're going to stick with these. You get a total of 12 of these, and they come in a very unique package. And this packaging it comes in is pretty cool. You got like a little sleeve over here. You just kind of, it was held in with tape. You just kind of move that out of the way, and then you can open up the box to see the gun inside, along with where your darts are stored and everything. Very cool presentation on this weapon. So you've got just a little bit of a design on the side there. Of course, some Destiny stuff right there. And on the back, very cool shot of the Ace of Spades there. Very, very good presentation. And I also just love that Cayde is right there shooting off his hand cannon. My box did come a little bit dinged. There was an outer box over this, but it looked like it took a little fall, but it's cool. I'm not a mint and box collector, so this was getting open anyway so that we could shoot people with it. They come in this cool Ace of Spades card deck box. Not a lot of detail on it. You got Nerf Limited on both sides. You got the Destiny logo up here. But it's still very cool that they went and did this. So yeah, all 12 darts will come inside this little box, which nothing else, but it is kind of cool. And with those 12 darts, you will get 2 cylinders that you can load into the gun. And to load those, like I said earlier, you pull the hammer back, the cylinder pops open, you drop your darts in, and close it up. Very cool design on this because you can actually just drop the cylinder, one sec. Very cool design because you can just take this hammer and pop open the cylinder like that and give it a quick little snap of the wrist and get it back in there if you do it right the first time. Because of course I wasn't gonna get it right the first time on camera. The cylinder does spin, not so much in the other direction because that's what's pushing it forward. But you put the darts in there, start the flywheels up, and a pretty satisfying pop. Now, I have shot this at a couple people who have complained, and so I guess the power is pretty good. My wife also smacked me, but you know what, that was kind of deserved. A downside is that if any of the darts start to go forward a little bit out of the cylinder that you put inside, they will possibly jam up, preventing the cylinder from spinning. So this is not like, you know, a super complex Nerf piece. I myself love using the hammer shots. That is my go-to Nerf gun because it always performs. It's a one-handed operation and I just dig it. And it's pretty accurate if you put certain darts in there. This one, I'll admit, is more of a prestige piece. While you do have the flywheels, and this takes 4 AA batteries. If those batteries start to go down, you're gonna start losing power and accuracy. So, and accuracy was not really something I found that was very good with this gun. It kind of goes off in different directions, but I can't deny the fun factor, and it's Nerf. It's supposed to be fun. I just love like dropping the cylinder out of this thing. It's just like, it feels very like, just Get a little spin on it. Not easy with a gun this size. So let's go check the distance. And there are a lot of expensive toys in this room. So I'm gonna head down to my local park and just see how far I can actually shoot this thing. All right, well, I'm out at my local park, as they say. You know, outdoors. There's no video games out here. Well, you know, this is okay. Or, you know, touch grass or something. Anyway, let's test some Nerf guns. So for the purpose of these two videos, we're going to be shooting the new Destiny 2 Ace of Spades and the hammer shot and seeing which one goes further. All right, so we'll start with the new Destiny 2 Nerf. So here we go. It's so weird to be out in the park shooting Nerf guns. People are just staring. All right, and pretty good distance. We'll launch one more. Okay, so it looked about 30 feet. Let's try it with a hammer shot. I was wrong. Let's go check it out. That one flew about, we're gonna go ahead and say 15 to 20 feet. Now that was an unmodded hammer shot that I just shot. But the Ace of Spades, actually this is the second shot, and that is the first shot. So if you look back to where the guns actually are, marking the spot I fired from, that's about a good 20 yards. So, wait, am I filming the guns there, or is that just some random garbage? Hang on, the guns are right there. So honestly, those flew about 20 yards, whereas the hammer shot only shot them about maybe 10 yards for a maximum distance. I will admit, I'm a little shocked. This was actually the stronger gun because it fired the darts further. Now, granted, those were AccuStrike darts I used, but they're fairly new, as are the ones that came with this. So there's no degradation of the foam or anything. I was completely wrong. Now, accuracy is still a problem with this gun, but I can't deny the distance or the power. So maybe this does beat out my favorite gun, the hammer shot. Either way, guys, this is more of a prestige piece. It's huge and it is fun because that's what Nerf is supposed to be, fun. I'd recommend getting this, especially if you're a Destiny 2 fan and you like Nerf, because it's combining two things you love. Anyway, guys, I'm Jason X. Hope you enjoyed the review. If you want to see some more content like this, like, share, and subscribe. And like I say, I'll catch you next time.